The legend of Rico Brands begins with a bean, the pinto bean. Jorge Fierro immigrated to Utah in 1985, and at first, he was a man without a home here, with a dream to become an intricate part of the tapestry of Salt Lake City. He had a desire to bring his culture of unique and authentic Mexican flavors to Utah. He began selling his signature pinto beans at local farmers markets, and Utahns, they couldn't get enough. Rico Brand's business model is simple. Food made fresh, without preservatives, using time-honored practices.
Flash forward to over 20 years later, and Rico Brand is a staple in markets, grocery stores, and restaurants. Jorge had another vision of opening his own restaurant to celebrate the colors, the music, and the flavors of Mexican cuisine. His vision evolved into Rico Cocina and Tequila bar, fresh ingredients prepared by a team of talented chefs in the culture of his beloved Mexico, all while tasting Utah.
You know, Taste Utah, it's more than a typical food series.
Oh, that's right, Jame. It's about local flavor, from roots through unique, authentically Utah restaurants.
Oh, absolutely. It's the people, the places that make Utah a dining destination.
We love it because there's so much soil and earth to uncover, but still so many great Utah restaurants to savor.
Well, that's just it. We bring the stories and we spread the love.
The best thing about Utah, the views along the way, they're not bad either.
We're not afraid to get our hands just a little dirty.
Food is a necessity, but it's how we create it and share it and experience it together that really shapes our community.
You always have a seat at our table.
Are you ready to taste Utah?
Katy 700 South and about 500 West, we're on our way to meet the man behind the Rico Brand.
Jane, we're gonna meet Jorge Fierro. He has created a Rico empire, but also amazing Cocina and Tequila bar down in this beautiful warehouse space, and we're gonna go meet the man himself. Shall we rock and roll?
Yeah, I hear the music. Let's go. Jorge!
Oh, hi, girls. How are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Wow, I mean, the man behind Rico.
Oh, you're so kind.
I feel lucky.
Thank you.
so
Thank you so much for coming. We're going to show you around. We're going to give you a tour. And then Adrian is going to help you out in the restaurant. It's going to be great.
Wow, so we're going behind the scenes first.
Yes, you will have to, you know.
Exciting.
So you can everybody can see how great we do everything here and how great my employees are. And what a great environment we have here.
Lead the way.
So
Show us the way.
Very good.
Sir.
Come on in, please.
Thank you.
So I'm going to show you how big and how beautiful this huge place is. Allow me.
Thank you.
you.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
my gosh.
You just would never know
So-
this is here.
This is, as you can see, a huge warehouse that I made into a manufacturing, right?
Yeah.
And so I started building one by one and then put some refrigerators at that end. But then as, you know, through time, we've extended it more and more towards that way.
Okay.
So this is amazing. This is almost like a little town in a
It's
warehouse.
like Main Street, yeah, but chandeliers hanging from the sky.
Right, right. You know, it's just a matter of creating a great environment in which you feel like happy and you feel like we care. Not only that though, but we also utilize this space to host fundraisers for nonprofit organizations.
way.
Yes.
So Jorge, break it down for us a little bit. Rico Brand, how did it get started?
Well, you know, when I came to Salt Lake City, I noticed that there was a lack of Mexican cuisine.
Okay.
And there's
When
a
did
lot.
you come to Salt Lake City?
I came in 1985.
1985.
I stayed at
Okay.
the rescue mission and at the shelter for a little bit.
Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh.
you came here without a home. Is that what you're telling
That
us?
is correct. I was homeless
Wow.
when I first came. And you know, you always find someone that wants to help or someone that really cares. And it happened to be that was my case.
To be homeless and then to be standing here in what is sort of a Rico Brand empire is very indicative of the human spirit and ability to overcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
I
you
appreciate
saw
that.
this need for more Mexican cuisine specifically?
So my mom and my father visited, and my mom says, you know, I'm gonna cook for you guys Monday to Saturday, and then on Sunday either you take us out or you cook for us. So I'm not a chef by profession.
Okay.
I'm a chef by desire.
Okay,
And so
because Mama said.
that's exactly right. And so going through supermarkets, trying to see if they had any prepared foods and or ingredients that I could utilize to make dinner for my parents. I thought, you know what, you can find just about pizzas in the frozen sections. You can find a lot of stuff, but in Mexican cuisine, not a whole lot of stuff. Most Americans like to go to Mexican restaurants, right? And I thought, but I don't want to have a restaurant. So I decided that I was going to start making food. Beans. I started actually making beans.
Pinto?
Pinto beans,
Okay.
fully cooked, ready to eat.
Okay.
And I started selling them at the farmer's market 20 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. But that's what actually brought the idea of starting my own business, which is, prepare Mexican food, no preservatives, no additives, fresh. Package it, label it, and place it in supermarkets. And that's how Rico was born.
Along with, the dreams that you brought as a young man in '85, one of those is really to serve your community. And you have a mantra that's really
I do have a
special.
mantra, pay it forward.
I love it.
And it's been amazing. The journey that I have had in America has been so amazing. And I am so forever grateful. But I also understand though, the giving is where it's at. You spend a lot of time trying to nurture yourself and trying to understand who you are and what you're doing in this life. But at the end of the day, we all go to the same conclusion, which is you have to serve. You have to give to others, and you have to share what you have. Because if you don't, then you don't have anything.
Oh.
Can we see a few things being
Please.
made? Do we
Yes.
catch production still? Okay.
Yes, come on in,
Okay.
please. Let's just go and see some
Made
of the
in
things that
Utah.
are being made. So I want to tell you, on this kitchen is where everything is cooked, especially the meats.
Oh.
So this is the main kitchen
Okay.
for the whole thing. Absolutely everything that we cook and everything that we have to heat up and everything that we have to process is in this kitchen. And then from this kitchen, it's put in different trays and it's put into a blast chiller.
So this is everything from meat to beans to rice.
That is correct. This is
okay.
where, and as you can see, it's all hidden devices.
burners, yeah,
we don't have
exactly.
any fancy equipment whatsoever.
And huge pots.
Well, shall we go see where the tortillas are born?
Yeah, let's go and go to the tortilla room now. So this is the room where we make absolutely all the flour and whole wheat tortillas. So the dough is mixed earlier,
Okay.
early in the morning,
Okay.
right? And then you have to let it rest a little
Yep.
bit. But back in the days when we used to make tortillas by hand with the pin, with the rolling pin,
Yeah.
back in the days we used to make so many that it was so hard for my employees to do them by hand
Yeah.
that we decided to get a small piece of equipment to be able to make 100 times more than what we used to make back in the day.
The game changer and have happy employees.
So the tortilla is probably about 74% cooked.
Okay.
So when you go to heat it up, it finishes nice. And if I cook them 100%, then the product is not going to be high quality because it's going to get drier as you heat it up, right? But see, a lot of people don't think about it. And as we grow, we have to think about every single aspect of how long that product is going to stay in the shelf before you bring it home and before you give it to your kids. And the quality always has to be prime, right?
That's amazing.
Ta-da!
Oh my gosh. So, Jorge, what's going on in here?
Oh, let me tell
We
you.
see stuff. We definitely see stuff.
So this is what we call the packaging room.
Okay.
Absolutely everything that we done, it ends here to be
Okay.
able to package it, label it, weight it, make sure that everything is okay. And then from here, once it is done, then it's taken to the main refrigerator
Okay.
where everything will go out the next day. This is the place where everything is done.
Oh, yes.
This is massive.
Look at that. It's cold because it needs to be. But I see guacamole, you know my eyes just go right there.
Okay, and I'll send me a tortilla.
Yeah, a tortilla.
right.
We've got pico, we've got refried beans I can see.
Nice.
This is amazing. So all of these, oh yeah, and there
You can
are
see
the
my little beans
burritos,
over
all
there.
The beans are over
the
there.
beans over there in the back.
The
Those are my
tamales.
babies.
Oh, those are your
Those are
babies.
those are my babies.
That's
I
how you
love it.
started.
With
Is
those beans.
exactly
Yeah.
Indeed,
So
indeed.
close to your
And
heart.
you box everything up here.
Yes,
We're
correct.
seeing old cargo vans right in front of us because you're delivering as Rico Brand to all of these grocery stores.
Right. From the moment that you acquire the produce and the meats and the grains and absolutely everything that we need to start making until it's delivered to the supermarket, we don't rest.
No, it's
It's-
completely handcrafted,
Correct.
homemade. It's,
And delivered.
oh, it's extraordinary.
I think you really are so busy within the business, and then let's be honest with what you do for community and service that we don't always get to see you out
Yeah.
hanging out. Or talk to us a little bit about that, would
Yeah.
you?
Well, we started it almost 8 years ago.
How many?
8.
8. Okay.
8. So for almost 8 years, we've been hitting the streets almost every night, Monday to Thursday.
Yeah.
And we started with it 1 day, and then we moved it to 2 days, and then finally to 4 days. We never feed them on holidays because most people want to feed people on holidays. But we believe that we eat every day. I mean, sometimes some of us eat even 3 times a day.
Right.
Some of them don't even eat 1 time a day, right? And so we decided to do that. It's called Burrito Project SLC, Salt Lake City.
Okay.
And it was created by a couple of friends and myself. They came to me and proposed, to start a burrito project here in Rico.
Jorge, what does it do for you, to you, at like this soul level, to be involved in service like that?
It's just assures me that I am a good human being. It ensures me that I'm raising kids that are going to be good human beings. It allows me to tell each other that we love each other without having to, without having to say too much. I mean, when we started it, we tell every single volunteer, please do not talk about your God, do not talk about politics, do not talk about anything. Just feed them and tell them that we love them and that we believe in them, because any of us could one day be homeless.
It's really a beautiful community project that you've shared, not only to feed the homeless and veterans and people who really need it, but also to feed a part of us as human beings.
It changes you in the best ways.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed.
Well, we're here to feed you.
Well, good, because we are hungry
Whoa, did
after
you
all
just
of that.
Yes.
Did you just say feed us?
Yes, we're gonna go to Rico Cocina and we're gonna eat some dishes and talk to Adrian, the manager.
Amazing. Can I shut this?
Excellent, please.
Thank you, Rico. Jorge and Adrian, thank you both so much for sitting down with us. You definitely didn't disappoint. Would you walk us through basically what we have in front of us?
So of course right here we've got our salmon ceviche. So we're gonna have little bits of salmon, chunks of avocado, some chunks of orange, as well as some fried shallots here on top.
And then this looks like chile rellenos.
One of our battered options here.
What makes it a chile relleno?
So basically the overall thing, it's gonna be a stuffed pasilla pepper.
What's it
or
stuffed with?
poblano. Ours are stuffed with cheese. Now,
The more cheese,
you
the
know,
better. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. Now some places will do meat or something, but ours are cheese, and we use panela cheese, which basically it's a sort of queso fresco.
Then we've got this beautiful salmon dish. It looks like on a
Yes.
tamale.
It's the salmon malinche is what we call it. We've got a saffron reduction for the base here. Strawberries, of course, for garnish. It's got a little bit like thin layer of avocado slices, and then some obviously grilled salmon and a jicama relish on top.
And then it looks like a beautiful 2 tamales. Or
Yes, that's correct. So those are our pork tamales. It's got a guajillo sauce on top, so basically mild. It is a pepper-based sauce, but it's mild and it's, just kind of a richer flavor. It just really blends with the pork well. I mean,
color on top.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful sauce too.
the whole space is sort of this beautiful tribute to art.
Culture.
Yeah.
I have always said that I feel that I'm ambassador of my culture in Utah, and so we're full of color and music and flavors and everything else. So that's the reason why I create what I create.
So well said.
I have such a great success because of my employees and my customers. I mean, this community has always supported me at large, and we've done so much in the 20 years that I've been in business. And so, you know, it's only fair to thank and to extend that gratitude to everybody out there that has been part of the Rico success.
Oh, well, thank
We're
you.
so touched.
Yeah, absolutely. Folks that want to come down to Rico Cocina, you're open for lunch.
We are open for lunch Monday through Friday from 11:30 to 3. We do also offer, you know, the space for private events in the evenings.
Very cool.
So, you know, if you've got a big group, a big business lunch, anything like that, you know, whatever it is, we'll take care of you.
Well, the journey continues. Back in the kitchen.
Let's
Okay,
check it out.
thank you.
Chef Jose, it is an honor to be in the heart of Rico Kitchen, Rico Cocina, and you're going to make us an extraordinary dish. What are you going to make for us?
So we want to make for today, ladies, we want to make salmon malinche.
Ooh,
That's, I think you ladies already tried, right?
yeah, we did it. So good. We need to see
So
the
what are you
magic. We
thinking?
need to see how it happens. Exactly.
Okay, that's one of those dishes more traditional for us kitchen.
Oh,
Okay, so we want to try to make it now very fresh.
very fresh. Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
So
All
we've
right.
got the tamale on the grill.
Yeah, first we want to put in the tamale, the plain tamale in the grill, okay? And then we have some saffron cream sauce over here,
Oh,
okay? So, and I want to sear now and cook my salmon, my
Okay.
fresh salmon, okay?
Beautiful fillet.
Okay, now we want to sear the fish over here.
Some music.
Then I'm going to heat it up my saffron cream.
Okay.
My saffron cream is basically making with the cream and the saffron and a little white wine, okay? Some chopped onions,
Yum.
okay? And
You
touch
just
of
blend
salt
it
and
all
pepper.
down.
Yeah.
Yum.
And the saffron gives it that beautiful yellow color, right?
Oh yeah.
And this
Okay.
just
Yep.
very distinctive taste the saffron has. It's just delicate.
And then we want to flat this like this.
Beautiful,
Okay.
chef.
Oh, flambe.
Then we want to put a little bit white wine.
Oh,
Okay.
of course, because why wouldn't you?
Just for getting the better flavor for the fish.
Not tequila, white wine.
I love that he pulls it off, the flame just a little, but he's not
Oh,
afraid of the
that's
fire.
amazing.
Yeah,
No.
that was beautiful.
Got a little heat. Oh, look at that beautiful grill. Like it's
See that?
not seared.
Then
So
we want
not
to
a
finish
grill,
on
it's
the,
seared. Oh,
okay? Just want to for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
love it.
I get the tamal, some fresh avocado ready for the
I mean,
This
the
is
avocado is definitely a staple.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
love that you just do it here fresh. It's not like you have that prepped. No
No.
need. It's amazing.
We want to push a little bit here.
Okay.
If we're making so balanced.
Yes.
And it,
Okay, when I get in the
Oh my gosh.
avocado
that's
here.
so pretty.
very cool. Oh, you've caught us in a moment of silence. This is so beautiful.
So my salsa is ready.
Oh,
I'm gonna plate this salsa. We're gonna make it like a mirror
it
here.
smells so good.
Oh, it does.
Breathe it in again.
And then we wanna put the tamal.
Yum.
So you wanna put it here in the top.
It's a generous portion too.
Oh, it
You're
is.
really getting.
Protein, your omega-3s. I mean, you are
Right.
set. Your saffron.
So and we wanna finish with some garnish
Little
Okay.
garnish.
inside.
Let's do it.
So over here we wanna put in the top a little bit relish.
Okay, it's a
That one
relish.
it's a relish, a jicama relish. We wanna
Kinda
top it
like
with
a
the relish over here.
Yum.
The relish is with the jicama, a little jalapenos and peppers, fresh strawberries.
And then explain this. Why strawberries? How did you know?
We're trying to get in the full color, right?
Yeah.
When you try to eat, I mean the fish with the saffron cream and mix it with the relish, you can feel in the explosion in your mouth. Okay?
Well, Chef Jose, thank you so much for
You're very
letting us
welcome.
back in the kitchen. You know, we really can't say enough about the Rico brand, about
Mm-hmm.
what's happening behind the kitchen in this incredible, production facility,
Mm-hmm.
the service and charity and the burrito project,
Mm-hmm.
and then of course Jorge himself. We really feel blessed to have been a part of the Rico experience
So
today.
I'm very happy you guys. I'm here join us.
Oh,
Okay?
you are
Thanks so much for coming, guys. And please, I hope so that's not be the last time. Okay?
We will be back.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It just depends.
Hi, gentlemen. Hello.
Hi.
We're just sliding in for a minute, if you don't mind. So are you post-lunch here?
Yes, we're at the end.
Just having a little coffee talk?
Every January, I take each of our employees on a one-on-one lunch. And so this is our one-on-one lunch.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's so cool.
Yes, it is.
And why choose Rico's?
Well, first of all, it's close, but the other thing is it's kind of a hidden gem. No one knows it's here. Often when
Only
I
the bring, people who need to know
yeah,
too.
yes. Often when we come here, I'll get, I didn't even know this was back here. And the food is good. And yeah, it's a great place to come.
What are some of your favorite things to get?
Always the salmon. I love the salmon.
What did you get?
Yeah.
I had a salad with grilled shrimp.
How was it?
It was good, arugula and some radishes and cucumbers.
Love
My
it.
dressing was really good.
It looks like some calamari. It almost looks like blue corn, but it's
You've got to do the blue corn calamari.
yeah.
It's very
And
good.
by the way, their coffee is like nowhere else too. Their coffee's really good.
I noticed that. It's got like a cinnamon
Ah, okay. So you really do taste the cinnamon, that little warmth.
Yes.
Do you know Rico Brands? Do you buy Rico Brand in the store? Or?
So I buy their tamales that they sell in the stores periodically. Yes.
I'm a guacamole fan.
Yeah, I
like
do their salsa and guacamole. Yes.
love it.
Well, maybe we might run into you again next
You
week.
guys should eat here.
We just did, and we will again.
Nice.
Okay, back to your
you
meeting.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Easier, huh?